Kurt here has been nice enough to put up the videos of our little demonstrations here on YouTube.
Oh yeah!
There you go. So, YouTube keyword Clifton Chem Club will get you the videos. And I assume he's going to put this one up as well.
Eventually.
Who here has ever done the famous volcano experiment?
I get the bad
The solution that's being made from this foam, from this little volcano experiment,
backlight
contains something called sodium acetate, which is what we're going to use today in our little hot ice experiment.
Damn it.
Now, sodium acetate is used in a couple things. Has anybody ever used those instant hand warmers in the winter?
Yeah.
You're using them again. No. You break them up, you throw them in your pockets, and your hands are all nice and toasty. You throw them in your shoes too. It's gotta be uncomfortable though, I don't know. That is sodium acetate. And what happens is that when you have too much sodium acetate and not enough water, it crystallizes and a lot of heat is released. It's called an exothermic reaction. Another use of the sodium acetate is actually in your salt and vinegar potato chips. There is no vinegar in the salt and vinegar potato chips. All they do is sprinkle on some sodium acetate. In fact, if you look before, Kurt had up a nice picture of the sodium acetate bottle. It is a white powder. Alright, don't let your minds go in the gutter. It is a white powder, and when added to water, we're going to get the experiment that we're doing today. If you want, you can try this one time after school yourselves, if you want to come over, or you can try this at home if you do that and boil it off. 9.5 grams of sodium acetate put into 12.5 milliliters of water, and then you add a little more sodium acetate, and you boil it together. It creates a supersaturated solution. Anybody know what that means?
It's as much as it can handle.
More than it can handle normally. So when you stir your sugar into your iced tea, you have that little bit left in the bottom. If you heat the iced tea up, you will make a supersaturated solution.
And not
that will
iced
dissolve.
Tea anymore.
Now, it's in a very delicate balance. Meaning, if you touch it, it's going to cause some chaos. And that's what we're going to do today. So right over here, I have pre-made this sodium acetate solution. And has anybody ever seen the hot ice before?
Yeah, I've seen it on TV.
Alright, so that is our sodium acetate solution. It is not actually ice. What's going to happen is this liquid is going to start to crystallize. And eventually it will give off that heat, and it will not actually be ice, but just kind of feel like ice and look like ice. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch it, and that's all it's going to take. It's in that delicate of a balance.
You pointed at it!
Oh my god!
You pointed at it!
Afraid of you.
That one was afraid of me.
You pointed at it! Oh my goodness gracious, you pointed at it!
Alright, and that is what happens.
There it is.
You scared it!
I scared it into submission. Alright, let's try this another time. And as you can see right here,
It's not coming out.
it's not coming out.
Oh, dimensions
Do
of
you want to pass this around to let everyone look at it?
We can
And
pass it
don't
around
burn
and
your
have
hands.
everybody look at it. In fact,
And it's probably hot.
after, you can feel the bottom, it's hot.
Feel the
It's warm on the bottom. So, is the experiment over? No, you can just heat that back up, and you can even make sculptures out of it. I don't know if you want to try this. Do we have a weighing boat back there?
Do we have a
We
way?
have a
there a way
couple
you can,
back
like-
there.
Alright, so,
Isn't there a way you can
let's
make
try
it-
this again without me scaring it.
Wait, isn't there a way you can like pour it and as soon as it hits the table it starts piling up?
Yeah, that's what it is. Alright, so ready? All I'm going to do is touch it with my nice little finger here. And watch what happens. And my finger is actually tingling a little hot right
It
now.
does, it gets really hot. I've seen that before.
And that is the hot ice in essence. And we have a couple more back there that we're going to bring up. And we're going to try and make little sculptures out of it too.
Oh yeah!
And then you will be on sale at the Metropolitan Museum of Modern Art. Otherwise known as MoMA.
Mama.
Selling for a couple $1 million. Or the Museum of Modern Art.
Whatever. Yeah, yeah. And mama.
It froze. Good one. Shake it. No, it said rolls and everything. You're so cool.
And we're using this weighing boat.
Yeah, let's do some stuff.
All right, so
That's still not good enough. Still not good enough.
let's try this out. Anybody have any requests? Behind these mountains, maybe?
Sure.
That's
They always look like
So as
that.
you can see, it's already starting to crystallize.
Yeah, Mr. Z, make curtain.
Oh,
Damn.
next one. We have one more.
We have one more.
Do not agitate it.
And we were too slow.
Damn.
Next one. We have one more.
We have one more.
Do not agitate it. Cooling by the
It's probably
window.
still warm though.
Yeah, that one was big. So, alright, be cautious.
Be careful, Mr.
No
Z.
vibrato.
Don't point at it. Be more careful
It's good
than
enough.
you've
Just
ever been in
relax
your
on it.
life. More carefuler than you've ever been in your life. It's totally worth. So worth. Oh. Up, fail.
We get a shot in there.
Definitely have.
We need a little bit more to make something taller.
You think?
Alright, yeah, just
But we can
it's
see-
on the table.
Yep. That hot ice right there.
That was a killer.
Word.
And you can make this into any structure you'd like
If you had more.
if you had more. But we're a poor school. We have the big one ready.
Oh God!
Alright.
Warm to work, but you never know.
If it's too warm, as we saw yesterday, if you were here,
It will do nothing.
it will do nothing.
What happened
It has to be
yesterday?
super cool.
Did you pour it on the table?
No, I didn't pour
And
it.
it just
Alright.
did nothing?
Let's hope.
Oh crap! Oh
Cross your
crap.
fingers.
Crossing.
Crossing, Mr. Z. It's gonna happen.
Yes, it's working.
No, I need.
Yes.
Awesome.
Can you see it slowly editing? Additive buildup. Chunk.
Oh, that is true. It's hot ice!
It's hot ice.
Damn!
Jelly hot ice. Hey, that wasn't on camera. It's okay.
And that is hot ice. Very easy to make at home. And it's very fun to play.
It's a white booger.
Oh,
It is a white booger.
don't get any nasty thoughts.
And Mr. Newman has finally arrived. The round of applause. Alright.
We're way too late.
Okay, let's get some instant replays of the action.
So that would make a fuss.
The symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The enrichment center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake. Stop. The device will detonate if removed from an approved testing area. Stop it. There really was a cake. Through no fault of the enrichment center, you have managed to trap yourself in this room. An escape hatch will open in 3, 2, 1.